The Bataleon Global Warmer, it's a pretty soft flexing freestyle board. Bataleons say that it's got a flex rating of 3 out of 10, which matches up with how it feels when I ride it. I was riding the 154cm Global Warmer with Burton Cartel bindings, which were set to positive 15 and negative 15 with a width of 22 inches. I weigh about 150 pounds and I'm 6 foot tall. So Bataleon boards have a camber profile, but the edges are bent up near the contact points, so they have a much looser feel than a regular camber board. Compared to other Bataleon boards, this one has the Park version of their triple base technology, which means that it has a fairly wide center base, which makes it a little bit more stable and easier to 50-50 on rails. It's a pretty loose board, so if you're riding it with a flat base, you can be very messy, slide the board around and not have to worry about it catching an edge. When you are turning or trying to carve a bit harder, you might notice that it takes a tiny bit longer to feel the edge dig in because of lifted edges. Buttering on the Global Warmer is pretty easy. The soft flex and the 3BT means that even if you don't spin the board around enough, you can easily cheat and push it around without the edges catching. Even though it has a soft flex, once you're on an edge it feels pretty solid, and if you swap quickly from one edge to another, you'll pretty much skip the loose feeling that you get when the board is flat based. It's a pretty light board, which makes it easy to spin around. After a bit of practice, I could get a decent looking ollie out of it. I slipped out on the landing of one of the normal side hits, because I'm used to landing pretty heavily on my toe edge, but with the lifted edges of the Bataleon it made it a bit looser. So I had to either remember to land with a flat base or much more on an edge than I'm used to. If you haven't ridden a Bataleon board before, they just take a little bit of getting used to. They have a quite different feeling than most boards, but once you get used to them, they're pretty fun. I rode a lobster parkboard for a couple of years, which is just the same as a Bataleon, and at the time I loved it. Now I like boards that have a bit more of a direct feel when turning, but if you're looking for a loose, soft board that still rides like a camber board when you're on an edge, the Global Warmer would be worth having a look at, or even the cheaper version of it, the Aerobic.